is the process on day 3?
The day 3 process goes like, there's going to be a lot of teams calling you, more so because you're in the day 3 range. Teams are kind of, they're not going to really show their hand as far as they're going to draft you. You kind of on that cusp, like 5th round, because most of the time the range is like 5th, 6th round to PFA, which is a priority free agent. So in a lot of these instances, teams are going to be reaching out to you, kind of jockeying for position and asking you what you're hearing, and you're just going to just have transparent, honest conversation. So it's going to be throughout the day. So you're just looking to see what these teams are drafting, seeing how the draft board is going to shake out, seeing in the event that you do go undrafted, you're tracking what's happening so that you're in the best situation to make an informed, non-emotional decision to put your guy in the best situation. And most times, it's going to be an opportunity-driven decision, whether you're looking at rooms, seeing what's happening, and then at that point, obviously signing bonus, what they're going to offer, and guaranteed money. Take all of those things into totality and, place your guy at the best place.
So where do you project your prospects to go in this draft?
There's 4 guys this year. I'd say that Badger, receiver from Florida, I think it could be any moment. We're in the 4th round now. 4th or 5th is what I expect. With Aiden, the D tackle, anywhere from 5 to undrafted, 5, 6 undrafted. Carlin from probably 6 to undrafted, and Cam, possible 7th round, high price free agent. So all somewhere in day 3.
They call you Agent Paul. A lot of people may wonder what exactly goes into that title. What does an agent do for his client? Like, is it just negotiating contracts, or is it more to that?
It's more than an agent, but I think an agent is the root word. You're not really even called an agent. You call it advisor, right? So I don't think advising is limited to just contracts. Obviously, that's first and foremost what people will look at it is like, right? You're a contract advisor, you go through the deal, go through all the details, making sure you're advocating for your client, getting them the maximum amount of money as quickly as possible with opportunity to get them more money. Checking off every box, being very meticulous. And I think that's what being an attorney helps, because you're already wired like that. I think from a standpoint of the agent gonna wear many hats. A good agent, you're gonna be a friend in some instances, a confidant, a truth teller, an accountability partner. If you do this thing right, you build a lifelong relationship. And that's what you're in it for. You're in it to go to weddings, to baby showers, the ups and the downs, to funerals, to help pick up the pieces when it's dark after the career, Because sometimes athletes, you're very important after the football too, when things don't go right. They still look to you. If you've done it right, you become a trusted advisor for life, man. And if you're a good agent, you want to be more than just an agent.
What kind of advice can you give to the young agents that's just starting out when they're dealing with these GMs and these owners?
Early on, you ain't gonna really deal with many GMs unless you're doing like a high level deal. You're not dealing with the GMs. Mostly you deal with the salary cap advisor, scouts. I just think the main thing is you build your reputation from how you start. If you're consistent and you're transparent in your communication, they'll respect you. And I think once you get that level of respect, showing that you're the consummate professional and you're truthful and you show that you're knowledgeable and competent, that's the first step. It's called building a relationship. You ain't gonna get it in one draft cycle probably. You get it over time. So that's what I would say. Get to know these people as human beings on the outside of just football, build relationships. Understand who they are, where they're from, where they go to school, how they're wired. Allow them to get to know you too. Can you give me 1 second, bro? I'll hit you right back. Sorry. I'll call you right back.
Sure. All right.
Hello?
Paul.
What's up, Coach?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
You're shipping Vigors our way, right?
I'm seeing what's up, man. I'm going through. I'm talking to him. You definitely in the building. I'll get back with you. I'm gonna call you. I'll patch you back shortly.
Yeah, call us back real quick. And we already talked about it.
Yes, sir.
We want him. There's a spot for him. We need him. We love him. So
I got you.
I'll take care of him.
All right, bro.
Okay, man. Thanks.
Yo, I just wanted to touch base with you.
They gave me a preliminary number is 20 and 150 is kind of what they're starting at. I don't know if they get you there, but that's kind of where we're at based on other guys we got to pay.
20, 150.
20 signing bonus and 150 P5 guaranteed.
All right, man. Appreciate you getting that to me. I'll be in touch with you before we make any moves. I'm just trying to feel through it right now.
Yeah. Just keep me in the loop.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo.
You doing good? Is it picking up or are you all right?
Yeah, it's we've been hearing a couple of little chitter chatters. Nothing set in stone right now though. Yep.
Okay, good. But nothing, no numbers have been thrown out yet?
Nah, not at this particular point.
Okay, cool. All right, well, there's still time left. I was just checking in. Yeah, I said I texted you earlier. You didn't text me back. What's going on? I thought we were close.
Nah, man. We got some other guys on the move as well now too, boss. So just been in and out with that. Yeah. But nah, were you guys, just while I do have you on the phone right now, what kind of numbers were y'all potentially thinking about?
I got no authority to give numbers yet, but after our last pick, give me a call. Is that a deal?
Will do.
Okay, all right, man.
All right, talk soon.
We gonna make this happen or what?
Man, come on, bro. You can't do me like a car salesman, man. I'm trying to listen. It's very competitive. It's just I'm trying to talk to Carlin right now because we ain't talked to y'all throughout the whole process, right? So it's still that thing of him having a level of familiarity. So I'm trying to see what he want to do. But I understand you can't. Hold off on one DB, but this ain't any DB, bro. I just need you to give me enough time to make an informed decision. We still in round 6, you know.
Yeah, no, I know, I get it. The thing is, the reason why no one called and all that did all that before, because for us, it's a lot of times it's difficult because we don't do the guarantees. And
I understand.
It's just, and people just call it bullshit. So like, we only got one DB, so my chips are all on the table.
Hello. The Bengals DB coach about to hit you up.
He about to call you?
Yeah, he about to call you.
I'm saying, though, what y'all think about that deal, bro? Y'all tell me something. I'm just listening.
It's fine. Hear him out. It's Commanders, Panthers. They have a great situation now. The Bengals, after hearing it, it ain't a bad situation. It's no bad situation here. And it's like I said, it ain't gonna be emotion, but see what you think about what the DB coach say. That's what we here for, bro. But at the same time, you gotta live with whatever decision. I'm just here to help you.
Right.
So
Panther just hit me up again. They DB coach Coolin.
Yeah, hey, bro, I told you it's gonna be fast. Make sure you praying, you listening.
Oh, yeah, I'm making sure that.
Hey, and you listen. Cause look, everybody's selling you something right now. This is your chance to feel like a 4-star recruit. Enjoy it.
All right.
Like one of the things, man, in this business, you have to learn from your mistakes. And I think a lot of people won't admit their mistakes. I remember 2014 draft, I believe. At a D-tackle, and I wasn't really prepared for what undrafted free agency looked like. I wasn't. I'm just like, well, I was so invested that we were going to get drafted that I hadn't even made up my mind. I even understood what undrafted free agency looked like. And I remember Pittsburgh Steelers called. And he's like, I got a deal on the table, $10,000 signing bonus, this and that. And I communicated to my client. He's still so mad, like, nah, man, let's wait. Nah, thinking another better offer was going to come. That better offer did not come. We barely got like a Washington offer at the time. They didn't really even want him. They was just like, but that was a mistake on me, and I never allowed myself to live that down. It was like Kobe shooting them 4 air balls in Utah. I made a mistake. It was a disservice to my client, and you can do one or two things, man. You can fold in those moments, or you can acknowledge it, be real with yourself. Ain't made a mistake in undrafted free agency ever since. Never letting my emotions get the best of me. Because at that time, your client is going to be emotional because they didn't get drafted. You got to wipe that out of it. You have to be the person that's objective in the midst of the emotion. And I think that's where, I've grown as an agent and, having help around, having said, being, as good as anybody in the world at navigating through rosters and doing the analytic stuff, doing the things that's going to make him special. It's a better situation now. Ain't no more phone than a UDFA. That's over with. at this point, if we looking at Cam, we talk about Cam first. If you look at the Bears roster, they drafted Burden, but other than that, and you got a clear path in backing up Rome and getting involved in that run game stuff. Because that's what they want to do. They want to run the ball. They're going to be very competitive from a pace standpoint. Washington, last year you saw him give a guy 50 signing bonus, 300 P5, state DB. So my thing is, to come to it, the Titans then reached out on multiple occasions. They got a great opportunity. They ain't really got no money though. You're right, based on what I know. So Commanders, Titans, Bengals reached out, Patriots. I mean, it's gonna be, we get ended early.
If the Texans still?
Texans still in it because they got the most picks. They might draft them. It's a more attractive situation. The Bengals. There's something about the Bengals situation.
Who we talking about for?
Huh?
Who we talking
for
about?
Cam.
For Cam.
He gonna have to compete with whoever. But Cincy, I'm wondering, do we value the Cincy situation over Jacksonville? I would say if we looking at the Bears have been the most consistent, and what they've done is in line with, I think there's more of a defined role for them. So Bengals is high on you, bro, but all they got is 10K signing bonus. They're not doing the P5, so that's just where they are.
This them calling back.
Who?
Jags.
All right, so yeah. So I told you it was gonna be quick, Cam. I told you don't have to make decisions, but I'm trying to hold off people as long as I can. So are you kind of torn between? Go ahead, say something. So what are you thinking?
I mean, the Jags sound like a good sit show. The Bengals also, they pretty much saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But my main question is why are they saying if I don't get drafted, it's like all that's still gonna be on the table. That's all. Either situation is gonna be good. I feel like that's what I go. But I just don't want to just go away to some.
I don't know why they saying that, bro. Maybe they got different voices and people in the building ain't on the same page, which I probably believe it to be. That you got, the scouts are probably more in line with what the front office is saying. So this is probably a front office thing because they trying to figure out how to allocate their money in a very short amount of time. So they'll take offers off the table at this point. Hey, so what you think? Because the director of scouting for the Bengals, that's who I'm talking to, and he about ready to to move around. So, just take that, so yeah, that's what he is. He said, he told me to call him right back because somebody just called him. So we do run the risk of stuff getting pulled off the table, as I kind of told you.
All right, well, so I'm probably just going to holler at him for a quick second and then just hit you back based on what he said.
All right. Well, I think you might as well at this point just have to be like, we going to accept it. Just be like, hey, Cam, who is going to be? I got to call him right now. Cam, before you talk to him, just so you know, by the time you talk to him, he ain't going to be able to, if he talking to you and it go past what we trying to do from a time standpoint, the Bengals offer might be off the table. The Jags might be off the table within the next couple of minutes. I know this don't make sense to you, but this is how it go. Well, the Bengals just got a signing bonus. Nobody really got much guaranteed money. So that's that. It's all equal. The Bengals is 10,000 signing bonus. Because it don't really matter like that. The practice squad money, basically the P5 guarantee money is just basically they're guaranteeing money, but that money offsets from practice squad money anyway.
And you would, if you stay on.
So the only real money is the signing bonus money. So I'm just wanting to know what do you think you want to do? Yeah. See, right now probably the Bengals. Now by the time I call back, what if bro no?
So I need to tell Jaguars on.
Hold on. Hey,
Paul, I think we're gonna have to be out, man.
Oh, well, I was just calling to tell you we was in.
Yeah, I had another offer that the guy I had to take it because I couldn't wait too long.
All right, I got you. I appreciate it though.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, bro.
See what I was trying to tell you?
Hey, bro.
I told you. Called it. See what I told you though? I told you. It go like that, bro. Hey, so I talked to Carl and he said, he gonna go with another club, man. I appreciate it, bro. I know.
All right.
All right, bro.
Is there anything we can do?
Nah, Nah, it ain't nothing at this point, bro. I talked to him. He went on a 30 there. He felt a different level. You know, I talked to him as an agent and as a friend, and that's where he was. So he wasn't coming out, but you good, bro. Carolina pushed you to the end, bro. I'm gonna just tell you, but ultimately, Carlin trusts you, bro. So y'all did something right.
Trust me. Thank you, brother.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like, you know, I gotta look this man back in his face. We from the same hometown. This sound like this mean a lot to you, bro.
No, it does, man. You guys mean a lot to me, and I wouldn't even lie to you, and I love the kid, so let's make it happen.
Nah, he coming, bro. So what numbers we agreeing on? What numbers
25 and 234, which is the max practice squad per.
All good. All right, well, let me hit him up and let him know, all right? It's good to go, though. I'd be the glory. Just after a long draft day, Carlin ended up signing with the Commanders at a very good number. Aiden ended up in Cleveland, you know, where I do believe he wanted to be all along, had great energy with them throughout the process. Cam ended up in Jacksonville in a very good situation. Young receiver room. They really like his body type and what he can do. And I think he's going to have a really legitimate opportunity to make that team and make some noise there. And Elijah Badger, my guy, EKB, ended up with the Chiefs. Couldn't have thought of a better place for him. Obviously, it's a little disappointed for him that he didn't get drafted because he truly deserved that. But, you know, it's all in God's hands now, and he's going to make the best of this opportunity. He's a special ball player.